Everyone, welcome to another glorious day here in sunny Fraserburgh. Just take a look at that. Not a cloud in the sky, as you can see. Certainly the range is getting burnt up now, which means in this part of the world, it's going to be a true test of links golf out on courses like Fraserburgh here next door. It's going to be firming up. It's going to be hard and bouncy, just as it's meant to be. The only thing that's really missing, if you take a look at our windsock on the range, there is a great absence of any real wind. That's all that's needed for this to be the purest test of links golf now. But anyway, back to here at Dunes Golf Centre. Super excited to announce our new event. Here it is on the monitor screen cover here, the Summer League, and it is sponsored by Callaway with over £2,000 worth of prizes on offer between now and the end of September. It's really important to register when you come in the shop to get your bonus points. They could be crucial by the end of the league. It's completely free to enter. All you've got to get is your range balls, and it's our way of enhancing your practice. So I'm going to just take you through this current event, which runs from today until the end of June. When you come to your screen here, what I'm going to do, and this is what I would recommend to you all, is we perhaps go to the warm-up first. So I haven't hit any balls yet today, so I'm just going to click on the warm-up. I've already logged in to my bay here. So there's the warm-up screen, and I would always start off with a warm-up with a fairly high lofted club. So I'm just going to get out my pitching wedge and hit a few shots here for you. If any of you've got any questions or any advice for my swing, do put them in the comments. I have been working a little bit on my takeaway. I tend to get it a bit round here. I'm just trying to keep the club more in front of me, so you can let me know how I'm getting on. Okay, let's fire a few down there. A little bit left, that one. And if you're not familiar with the top tracer, you'll see that what it does is it traces every shot. So that last one was a carry of 114. I'm not particularly aiming for anything right now, just getting myself loosened up. And what I'm going to do shortly is go and play the approach shot challenge at St Andrews. So keep watching. I'm just going to hit half a dozen or so shots just to find a swing, get myself loosened up. Got to keep the club there. That's it. It's a better one. Top Tracer technology has completely transformed our driving range here at Dunes. If you haven't yet been, you've definitely got to come and check it out. The ability to see in detail exactly what's happening on every shot. But more than that, for me, it's the gamification of your practice that's the real difference. It's not just idly, aimlessly bashing balls into the field. What I'm about to show you on the approach shot challenge will show you that. So I think I'm pretty decent. What I like to do when I do the warm-up as well, you see how far they're going. So that last one, better shot, carried 118. So 120 is about my normal pitching wedge. It can vary so much on the wind conditions here. So please be aware of that if you are using the top tracer. It's massively wind affected because it's just tracking the flight of the ball. So do bear that in mind. If one day you feel you've either gained distance or you've lost distance, do pay attention to the windsock so you can see. So I'm going to hit a few 7-irons before I start the challenge, maybe just a couple of drivers, see how we're hitting it today. Keep that club there, Myers. Nice. See how far that's going. So 160 carry, that one. Certainly feel I've lost a bit of length these days. I had a birthday 2 days ago. Maybe it's a sign of just getting older. Certainly my 7-iron used to carry further than 160, but maybe I just got to accept it. That is how it is these days. So a couple of drivers then to finish off my quick warm-up before I show you the challenge that's on offer for you till the end of June. Oh, I didn't hit that one very well. 215 carry with a driver. Let's see if we can ramp that one up a little bit. Oh, I just slipped a bit on that one. It's a better hit though. Yeah, 230 carry on that one. Slightly into the breeze today, so it's probably where I've lost a little bit of length. Even a slight breeze does make quite a big difference. It's something I'm witnessing out here on the range. A lot of people just don't account for is how even a little breeze can massively affect the distance your ball's going to travel. Right, that's enough of that. Let's get on to the game. So folks, here we go. What we're going to do is, once I've done the warm-up, I'll show you on the screen, I'll take you through it. If each week you come, you want to know what the event is, 3 ways you can find out, as we've put on the poster here. You can just scan this QR code on your phone. You can go to the website, which is dunesgolfcentre.co.uk/summer-league, or, and the easiest way is just ask any member of the golf staff team here at Dunes, and we'll be delighted to point you in the right direction. So I'm going to head back to the main menu, and we're selecting Approach Challenge, Start Game, and you're playing the old course at St Andrews. So it's 9 shots. Now, when you get to this screen, you're just picking what is your straight line shot out there. So pick a target that perhaps is natural to where your bay is orientated, or you can go to any of these colored flags. And all you're doing here, this isn't for distance, you're just telling the top tracer what is a straight shot. So I'm going to pick, first of all, that yellow flag that's straight out this bay. And then you might want to change the flag depending on the shot. So this is into the first hole at St Andrews. It's 98 yards. So if I go to menu and I could go change aim, if I wanted to, I could try and find something that's more or less at that distance. So we've got a 91 yard, we've got a 106. I'm going to leave it on that yellow flag though and give it a go. So 98 yards, what club, what club, what club? So based on my warm-up, I'm going to go with my 50-degree wedge here. I'm going to see if that is the one. It's probably my 54 really, but I believe I've lent it to someone. Yes, I have. It's what tends to happen. I tend to give all my clubs out, you see. So yeah, I've lent someone who needed one. I think they're waiting for theirs to come in. So 98 yards with my 50 at that yellow flag. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so let's have a look at it, folks. Here it is on the screen. Oh, it's a pretty good start. So 11 foot, I'll take that first shot. Hole 3 is coming up. You can see on the screen it says it's going to be 72 yards. So I'm going to switch club. I'm going to go to my 58 wedge and see if we can get this the right distance. So I'm looking at 72 yards. Now in this game, because that last shot went to 11 feet, I've scored 11 points. So the objective is to score the fewest amount of points that you can. So 72 yards, I'm going to actually change the aim. I'll show you how to do this really quickly. So go to menu, change aim, and at 72 yards, that blue flag at 68, I don't know if you can see that on the screen, is a pretty good aim point for me. So now I've got to consciously aim for that blue flag. I like to go for a flag that's about the distance of the shot I want to play. You don't have to do that, but I just feel mentally, visually, it's a better reference point actually playing to the flag. So blue flag is next to the green tyre. See if I can find 72 yards. It's a little left of where I wanted. See what happens. As you can see, it was a decent length, a little bit short, but 23.6 means that gets added to my 11 on the first, and I'm on 34.65 after 2 shots. Okay, let's see what the next hole brings. So the next one, 79 yards it is. I'm going to keep the same aim point. Just hit this a little bit firmer than the last one. I've got it left again. I've got a bit of left-itis going on today. Oh, that's a poor shot from 70 yards, 55 feet away. It was on the green. And now the next one is 115 yards. So I was hitting my pitching wedge, 120. The flag's at the back of the green here, so anything going long is going to be off the back and I'll get penalised for that. So I'm going to try and hit my pitching wedge and just take a little bit off it now. I'm going to change my aim again because that one's too close for me. So, right, I've got my aim. It's the pink flag where the white tyre is. 115 yards. Yep. Just pulled it again. I have to work on that, folks. 24 feet away. So perfect length as well, though. Absolutely perfect. So they were all quite short shots to start off with here at St Andrews. Now we've got one of the longer shots on this challenge. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, shot number 5 of 9. It's 169 yards. We can see the flags at the back of this green. I know it rolls off both ways at the back of the screen, so getting the right length is crucial. Possibly better off being slightly short than anything long in terms of scoring points, because you get penalised if you miss the green. So I'm going to go just change the aim and try and find something. That yellow flag looks good at 153. So I need to flying just over that yellow flag. 153. Now I was hitting a 7-iron, wasn't I, earlier? So it should be pretty good. If I get a decent strike, in theory, of course, in theory, it doesn't always work out. This 7-iron should be pretty good. It's not bad. Is it going a little left on me again? Go. Oh, it's short. Wow. Way short. On the green, but look at that. Miles away. So that was nearly 70 points added to my score. I'm disappointed with that, if I'm honest, folks. Okay, 146. There's a little bunker here, just short and right of the flag. So we don't want to be going in there. Lots of green left. So the way I've been hitting it, I'm going to aim straight for the flag and possibly just continue to hit that slight little pull left that I've seemed to have found myself with today. 146. Well, usually that would be a nice little 9-iron for me, but like I said at the start of this broadcast, I feel like I've lost a little bit of length, possibly because we're slightly into the breeze today, what little breeze there is. Let's go for it. Straight for that yellow flag, 146. Come on, Myers. It's a good line if it's got the legs. It seems to be right at it. Is it up? No, it's short again. It was right at it as well. I've definitely lost some yardage, folks. Definitely a sign of getting older, I think. So next hole, 108 yards. Now I do know on here, if I change the aim, that pink flag where the white tire is 106. So this should be pretty good. I'm going to go with my 50-degree wedge. Come on then. 106 yards. 108 yards, sorry. Oh, that's good. That's got to be good, folks. It's right at it. It's right at it. Oh, now I've gone long. This just shows you when you haven't played a lot, your distance judgment goes off. I hit that one right at it. It was one of them that's flagged, but it's gone too far. So I've got penalty points for that one. So at the moment, I'm on 329.8. We've got 2 holes left to go. This is the famous road hole at St Andrews. You'll see it's like we've hit a tee shot. Well, it'd be more than a tee shot here on this hole. It's a long hole in real life off the backs. You definitely wouldn't have only 133 yards left in. But in this instance, we have. Anyone who knows the road hole, you can see on the overhead view here, there's the road and the wall. And there's that horrible little bunker that's on the left there. 133 yards. Now I'm right between clubs. Should be a big, well-hit pitching wedge for me. But we know we've not been hitting it particularly good. So I'm going to go easy 9. This is one of the things that I talk about in lessons sometimes. Are you a golfer that plays better by going less club and committing to hitting the shot hard, or do you prefer to hit less club or more club rather, like I've got here a 9-9 and hit it softer, and just listening to myself speak there, I know I tend to play better if I really commit to it. So I'm going to switch. Could be a mistake, but I'm going to go with the pitching wedge. It's 133 into the breeze, but I'm going to commit to it and make sure I don't chicken out of it. So here we go. Let's see if I can get it there. Well, it's a goodish line, but I know it's short because I didn't hit that very good at all. And there we go. You can see it's on the green, but 47 feet short. Oh dear. Last hole. Iconic at St Andrews. Look at that. Beautifully depicted on the top trace of the old clubhouse and the hotels here. Such a wonderful place is St Andrews. If you've never been, I'm sure many of you have. A real sense of history and awe about the place. And never played it, but would love to one day be walking up this last hole, following the footsteps of all those legends that have played there. So we've got 122 yards in. I'm going to just hit my pitching wedge again, I think. But this time, I don't have to step on it. Just hit it normal, and it should be pretty good. Aiming still for the same pink flag at the white tyre. Let's see what we can do. Not bad, not bad. A little bit left. That's the story of this round for me so far. Perfect length, look, 28.25. So that's given me a score of 405.4. Now, you can check the live leaderboards on here. You can see at June's, when we played this in the Winter League, Stu White did 111.75, which, by the way, is a phenomenal score. Will Stu be back to try and better that in this Summer League? You can always check the leaderboards on the website that I showed you earlier. You can also check them on your app. We have 3 categories this time round. We've got the men's, we've got women's, and we've got juniors. Now, they've shifted the juniors to under 19s of Top Trace, so we're not in control of that. So anyone 18 years or under is in the junior category. How it works with our Summer League is if you win one of the events, you qualify for the grand final, which takes place at the beginning of October. And there are some amazing prizes on offer. If you qualify for the grand final, you're guaranteed a prize. There are also prizes for the winners of each event and prizes for the winners, or the top 4 in each of the leagues. So we've got stacks and stacks of stuff to give away. No entry fee. Let me just remind you, it is completely free to play. All you've got to do is get your range balls. Come and check into the screen. Do create your account if you haven't done it before, and make sure you edit your profile before you start playing. And by editing your profile, you're specifying whether you're male, female, and whether you're an adult or a junior. So get on it, folks. Come down, have some fun at June's. We're open 7 days a week, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Also, while you're coming on a Monday to Friday, certainly Tuesday to Saturday, why not take advantage of our happy hour, where you get a coffee and a breakfast roll with every basket of 100 balls, and 100 balls is just £10. So that is a real bargain every morning that the cafe's open, Tuesday to Saturday. And on a weekend, we're open 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. both Saturday and Sunday. So there we go, folks. Thanks very much for watching. Get out and enjoy this beautiful weather while it lasts. And I'm certainly going to do that. I'm in the shop today, 3 till 8. So if you're coming down to June's, I will see you then. And that's it from me. Bye for now.